What is up, guys? It is simply a monster here. Today we're going to be talking about the do's and don'ts of Trader Joe's. To start off our do's list, one thing you should definitely be doing at Trader Joe's is going for their frozen foods, and actually I'll make that a separate category. One thing you should do at Trader Joe's, definitely go for their ice cream and delicious desserts. Let me write desserts. Number one, always go for their desserts. Trader Joe's has some of the tastiest desserts. I personally recommend their vanilla ice cream. Specifically, I usually get French vanilla. I'm a big vanilla guy, if you can't tell. But following that, they have these really good ice creams inside of a cone. And you know, it might be a bit pricey, but honestly, it is so worth it. Their ice cream is so good. Another thing you should definitely be getting at Trader Joe's is their bread and baked goods. Their baked goods are unrivaled by other large bakery brands like Walmart and CVS. They just can't compare to Trader Joe's, so baked goods are definitely going on the list here of do's at Trader Joe's. Now, a lot of people don't live near Trader Joe's, so it might seem like a bit of a scary experience going into one, not really knowing what to do. I mean, the whole process is extremely complicated. Even though I'm a seasoned veteran with my local Trader Joe's, it can still get a bit confusing sometimes, which is why I'm making this comprehensive guide to shopping at Trader Joe's. I'm not sponsored, by the way, by Trader Joe's. Hit me up, Trader Joe's. But desserts and baked goods are definitely something you should instantly prioritize. Going in number 3, definitely go for their chips and other kind of junk food things. So chips. What other junk food? Chips. And honestly, their drinks are pretty good. I'm a big fan of their watermelon soda, which is absolutely delicious in the fact that it's 0 calories, 0 sugar. I'm drinking basically nothing. I could drink a billion of these, and a billion times 0 is still a 0. So, yeah, chips and drinks. Chips and drinks. Now, a lot of people, when they shop at Trader Joe's, they could be a bit flabbergasted because there is a lot of weird things at Trader Joe's. And frankly, I kind of gotta ask myself sometimes, what is Trader Joe's doing with the stuff they put on? Don't get anything that looks weird. Like, Trader Joe's is known for its wacky and unorthodox kind of style, but some stuff is just too far. Personal experience, I recently went to Trader Joe's, and they had this thing called watermelon jerky. And me, I would call myself a big jerky guy. You know, I like jerky. I'm a meat eater. I'm a carnivore. But I saw this thing, Trader Joe's watermelon jerky, and I got it, and it tasted like actual ass. It was like crispy watermelon, but without the flavor. It wasn't, you know, it wasn't like typical jerky. You know, it wasn't chewy. It didn't have that much flavor, and frankly, it was really dry and crumbly. Another example being their fried onion chips, which I thought were kind of disgusting when I tried them. But I guess, you know, it's not really for anything, for everyone. If you like fried onion chips, go right ahead. But I'm just saying, this is just a bit weird for me. Fried onion chips. Now, I'm not really a big onion guy, but I mean, go for it if you want to. If you like the weird and strange, come to Trader Joe's. So don't. If you just want a typical shopping experience, don't get anything weird. If you're looking at this and you're like, wait a minute, what is it? Is this legal? Don't get it. Like, trust me, don't get it. Another thing for the do's list, definitely head for their frozen food section. Trader Joe's frozen food is unique in the sense it's healthier than traditional frozen food, and it's actually more tasty, in my professional opinion. So definitely hit up their frozen foods. Specifically, I like to go for their tortellini with pesto sauce. It's one of my favorite things to get at Trader Joe's. It's super easy. You poke holes in the film at the top, and then you just pop it in the microwave for, let's say, 2 minutes. Sauce comes out great. I'm loving the way it tastes. And frankly, it's awesome. And yes, I am using Tao Hao music. I'll put the playlist in the description. I'm just kidding. But weird food. Don't do it. Don't do it. Another thing you should not be doing at Trader Joe's, along with just basic knowledge, you know, you're not going to take a dump, like, in the middle of the store, but adding on to that, don't bother people. Don't bother the employees. Don't bother the employees. And I'm saying this by like, because recently I bought one singular banana from Trader Joe's, and I'm a big fan of getting things at a slight decrease. And once I saw that, and once I saw that Trader Joe's had bananas for 25 cents, you know, I had to hop on that offer because frankly, that is an incredible offer. One banana for 25 cents. And I remember I bought one banana and the cashier was giving me the stink eye the entire time. So please, please do not bother the employees with singular bananas or singular oranges or singular apples, you know, anything goes. Now this one could be quite controversial, but don't get the sushi. And this kind of goes for every kind of like relatively vegan modern food place. Don't get the sushi. You could watch a video. It was like a master sushi chef. This guy was born into sushi. His mom was sushi. His dad was sushi. He literally came out of the womb holding some sushi. But yeah, he's a great sushi chef. And he ate Trader Joe's sushi, and he said it was a 2.5 out of 5. And I have to say that while that is really harsh, that hasn't stopped me from eating Trader Joe's sushi. I think it's all right. It's not better than your average sushi place, but you know, if you need some sushi, if you need a sushi transplant or whatever, Trader Joe's will supplement just fine. But regularly, I wouldn't really recommend it unless you're extremely hungry. In that case, go for the 25-cent bananas. Another thing that you should not do at Trader Joe's. I'm trying to think, because I do a lot of stuff at Trader Joe's. Don't get too many free samples. That's a good one. Don't. Man, I'm just gonna write this. I'm just writing this out. Don't. Hold on. Let me change my font. Let's go to 40 font. Don't get too many free samples. I have a lot of experience with this. Trader Joe's samples are easily some of the best man-made inventions. You know, I'm a big fan of free samples, which is why I shop at Costco and a lot of big food brands. Because frankly, I love free samples. You know, I'm going through this big-ass store. I want some refreshments. I want some nourishment. I want some morsels. And that's really what I like. I like that they care for their customers by providing free samples, even though I know it's just to get me hooked on some really tasty thing. But personal experience here. They had this like, it was like crackers and this weird like paste, and the lady gave it to me. I didn't really like the paste, but I loved the crackers. And I think I asked her, where are the crackers? And I think she was kind of getting fresh with me. I think she thought I had an attitude because she said, and then she said, she said something like, go to your parents, or what are you doing here, whatever. But yeah, do not get too many free samples. Trader Joe's employees will curse you out. They will mess you up, 100%. But 4 for 4, I think that's gonna wrap up my little list here on some of the best and worst things to do at Trader Joe's. Go shopping to Trader Joe's. It's an experience. You're definitely not gonna regret it. Simply Reviews signing off for now.